Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a reading for Libra for the first week of July. This is going to be a Celtic cross reading and will be a general reading, Libra. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, please be sure to check the videos pertaining to your moon, your rising, and your Venus placement to see if those are more in line with your current situation. So going to do one more shuffle and then cut the cards to see what the overall energy is for this first week of July. Hopefully everyone's doing well. And the overall energy for the week, Libra, is the Hermit. Some of you are healing, taking to isolation, taking to reflect. So let's get started. We have your card, Libra. We have the Justice card here. This is in your present situation. The Two of Pentacles. This is what's helping or hindering your situation. We have the Hangman. This is in your subconscious. The Seven of Wands. This is what's in your past. We have the Seven of Swords. This is in your conscious. We have the Judgment card. This is in your future. We have the Six of Cups. This is how you see yourself. We have the Three of Pentacles. This is external to you. This is how others see you. The Two of Wands, this is in your hopes and fears. And we have the Six of Swords. This is the outcome for the week. So let's get started here, Libra. Now we did have Libra, the overall energy is the Hermit here. Some of you are looking at just isolating yourselves, getting some reflecting on your coming week. Because what I see here, Libra, with your card, some of you have been balancing possibly the truth in your situation or just balancing what you're contending with. Now the Libra card, for some of you, may have to do with legal matters. So some of you who may be going through a divorce or have a business that you're trying to balance out here, you're seeking or will be seeking some legal counsel here. Because what's hindering or helping your situation with the Two of Pentacles is you have another balancing card here, but it's balancing of priorities. Some of you may be needing to make a choice here and prioritizing those choices. And some of you may be feeling a bit imbalanced because you have the Hangman in your subconscious, Libra. Now, the Hangman talks about self-sacrifice. It also talks about pausing, having to look at your situation, reflect on it to see what needs to change. And that may be where the imbalance is. Looking at what makes sense to you, looking at a situation from a new set of eyes. Maybe just taking that time that was needed with the Hermit card as the overall energy to just have a better idea and possibly make some choices that will require some self-sacrifice, because in your past you've had quite a bit of battles here. You've had to stand up for yourself, for your situation. Maybe some of you are dealing with an environment that is hostile. You're having to defend yourself. Because there has been a bit of deception here with the Seven of Swords. Now, if this is a matter for some of you that it's an affair of the heart, there's been some deception, as in the sense that there's been some infidelity here. Someone's trying to sneak away from something and is avoiding a conversation or avoiding a situation. Now, the swords are about thought and about communication. So you or your person or your situation, someone is avoiding a conversation because there has been some deception. And perhaps that's what's causing you to heal there. Remember, the Hermit card is a healing card. This is the overall energy for you for the upcoming week. Because we are talking about the future with the Judgment card. Now, just like any judgment, this is about karma, looking at your efforts, looking at the acts that you've made, looking at how they've served you. Now, some of you may have this card because you're awakening to your situation. You're looking at and balancing the reality of your situation. Some of you may be dealing with a divorce here. How am I going to then look at rebirth myself? Or some of you may be reconciling with the Six of Cups here. Now, the Six of Cups is someone that is thinking about reconciling. Perhaps you have had some deception in your past, Libra, and you're looking at balancing. Do I want to move forward with a divorce? Do I want to give this another go? Weighing those options, considering, reflecting, healing, because you've had some good memories. Libras love to be loved. But all this imbalance is just throwing you off. But you will need, and your person or situation will need to work on building on those efforts, on those pentacles, on that stability that's going to grow and grow the efforts based on past efforts. Those things that did work, continue with those and build on those and relinquish those things that no longer work for the situation, for those of you that are reconciling. Because in your hopes and fears here, you're looking towards the future. You're wanting to make plans, but you're wanting to make those plans that are balanced. Because if they're not balanced, that is something that is very difficult for Libras to do. Your whole essence in your sign is to make sure that something is working, something makes sense in your life. And if it doesn't, Libra, you're just going to move away. As you see from the card here with the Six of Swords, the individual in the boat that's moving away doesn't want to. But they have to. For some of you, you are going to be moving away because this imbalance just doesn't make sense to you anymore. You're needing to move away and search for what makes sense for you, what balance, whatever it is, move towards something that makes sense to you and brings you the balance that you need. So the overall week here, Libra, is one that you're needing to collect your thoughts, heal, possibly reconsider a reconciliation. But for some of you, the deception may be just too much to balance that out. There have been too many struggles. You've been exhausted on having to stand up for yourself. You're wanting to really just balance and make sense of your situation. But for some of you, you're going to move away because that's what makes sense for you. So hopefully this reading resonated with you, Libra. If it did, if you would be so kind as to like and comment. And if you haven't done so already, if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do that to be sure to receive additional readings as they come out. So again, hopefully this reading resonated, and hopefully I will see you next time. Thank you so much.